यत्र योगेश्वरः कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्रीर्विजयो भूतिर्ध्रुवा नेतिर्मतिर्मम इन्द्रियाणि मनोबुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्. Krishna taught to Arjuna that it is kama and krodha which instigate a seeker or any soul in general to commit sins. And these kama and krodhas, desires and angers, plague our capacity of getting new knowledge, and they make our present knowledge, which is already acquired, useless. So, the seeker will be unable to pursue his goals. Here in this shloka, Krishna describes, Krishna notes the places of desire and anger. This kama along with krodha is located in our 10 indriyas, the sense organs and the organs of action, and also in manas and buddhi. Like this, these kama and krodhas cover our jnana, cover our knowledge, make our knowledge useless, and confuse the soul. Tasmat tvam indriyanyadau niyamya bharatarshava papmanam prajahisyenam jnana vijnana nashanam. This is the shloka we have to see today. In previous shloka, kama esha krodha esha rajoguna samudbhavaha. It is said that the kama becomes anger, and this kama and krodha are basically fundamentally originated from rajoguna. Let us see what this sattva, rajas and tamogunas. Let us see what type of destruction these three gunas cause in our personality, in our intellectual personality and physical personality as well. Jnanendriyaischa manasa sattvam badhnati purusham rajah karmendriyer nityam sharirena tamastatha. In fact, the sattva guna causes knowledge, and it is useful in the spiritual upliftment of the seeker. But the same sattva guna confines the soul with the sense organs, jnanendriyas, and manas. It is known to all of us that the sense organs are meant for providing us the knowledge of the world around us. But because of these jnanendriyas, sense organs, we will remain satisfied, contented only in knowing, grasping the world around us, not anything beyond the world. The Supreme Being and other things are naturally immortal, aprakrita, and consequently they cannot be grasped by this mind or sense organs. So, because of these sense organs and mind, the soul remains stuck in his physical body. Rajah karmendriyir nityam. The Rajoguna ties the soul in his body through the organs of action. The Rajoguna causes actions, kriya. So, ever since we were born till our death, and from the very morning to the till the time we go to bed, we do one or another thing with our actions of organs. So, the organs of actions only encourage us in doing the things around us, going somewhere, handling somewhere, excretion, talking, all the things we know, but in no way they are helpful in grasping the existence of the Supreme Being and other immortal things, spiritual matters. It is said in Taittiriya Upanishad, Yato vacho nivartante, aprapya manasa saha. All the words, along with the mind, come back from the Supreme Being, unable to describe it, unable to grasp it. Sharirena tamastatha. Our entire physical body basically confines us in it. The soul, it is known to all of us, cannot go out or cannot come in whenever he wants. Some yogis, it is described in Shastras, go out of body and enter it again whenever they want through their yogic power. As simply as we enter our home whenever we want and come back whenever we don't want to stay there. But we, the laymen, are forced to enter into this body by a divine force, and we are drawn out from it at the time of death, and so we are dependent upon some supernatural power. So that supernatural power, the Supreme Being, has tied us in this body through tamoguna. The three gunas, sattva, rajas and tamo gunas, are born in prakriti. Sattvam, rajas, tama iti gunaha prakriti sambhavaha. Whenever we get a physical body from our parents, the three gunas start functioning. They do all the bad things and sometimes some good things as well. Because of the genetic force, the three gunas guide the course of our life. And not only the genetic force, but the environmental force. The company of the people we live with teaches us so many good things and bad things. And like this, both the environmental force and the genetic force are the deciding factors of our life course, the way we go in our life. So the soul in this body becomes helpless, remains helpless in this body. He will be tired with the strength of the 10 indriyas, 10 organs, and mind and buddhi, mind and wisdom. So Krishna says, Tasmat tvam indriyanyado niyamya bharatarshabha papmanam pradashishyenam jnana vijnana nashanam. So, O Arjuna, first try to control these indriyas with mind and wisdom. Papmanam pradashishyenam. Try to kill this kama and krodha, because they plague, they disturb, they suppress your capacity of knowing things, of getting jnana and vijnana. Here the jnana means the knowledge which is supposed to be acquired by all the seekers, and the vijnana means Vijnanam atmayogyam syat, jnanam sadharanam smritam. Vijnana is a special knowledge which a particular seeker is supposed to gain. My vijnana is not a vijnana to you, and your vijnana is not the vijnana of that another person. So everybody has his own vijnana, particular knowledge, particular set of things which he has to know. And jnana is the common things which are to be known by all the seekers. These kama and krodhas check both the vijnana and jnana. So thereby this kama and krodha jeopardize our aim, our ambition of getting liberated from this material life. So, first, find out the location of this kama and krodha, and do know these 10 indriyas, 10 organs, mind and wisdom, and this entire body is the location of this kama and krodha. And after locating them, kill them out from your physical and intellectual personality. So, your march towards the spiritual upliftment will be eased out. Here it is to be noted that there will be always a struggle going on in our physical and intellectual personality between the evil spirits and the divine spirits. And this struggle is itself Kurukshetra. The war waged by Kauravas and Pandavas in Kurukshetra near Haryana is a physical battle, but a struggle between these divine powers and evil powers is a battle, is a struggle which is going on even today in all of us. इंद्रियाणि पराण्याहुः इंद्रियेभ्यः परं मनः मनसस्तु परा बुद्धिः यो बुद्धेः परतस्तु सः एवं बुद्धेः परं बुद्ध्वा संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो कामरूपं दुरासदम्. At the final stage of this chapter, Krishna encourages Arjuna and all the seekers to control the Indriyas and to conquer the Kama and Krodha. Indriyani paranyahu. In our body, just have a look. It is full of blood, muscles, and so many physical things. Compared to all these physical things, including the bones, blood, and others, the Indriyas are greater because the Indriyas, the 10 Indriyas, help us doing things and help us gaining knowledge. So, compared to the gross body, the Indriyas are greater, and compared to the organs of sense, organs of knowledge and action, the manas is greater because along with the buddhi, the mind, the manas controls the 10 indriyas and our body. Manas, the mind, gives us options, whereas the wisdom decides it. So, both mind and wisdom unitedly are greater. The combination of mind and wisdom is greater than the indriyas. Manasastu para buddhi. Compared to that mind, buddhi is greater because the mind has no capacity of deciding. It has the capacity of only showing so many options to us. The buddhi is the deciding factor of our intellectual personality. So, buddhi is greater than manas. Yo buddhehe paratastu saha. And the atma, the soul, who is there located in this body, is greater than the buddhi, because the buddhi is also under the control or can be brought under the control by the atma. The manas or buddhi, along with the brain, can be compared with a computer. The computer controls, guides all the other activities of a particular manufacturing unit or some business center or any other center of activities. So all the activities are controlled by computer, but the computer cannot be greater than the operator, manufacturer come operator. So somebody has to feed something in that computer. So only if it is fed with some informations, the computer guides, controls all the surrounding activities. In our personality, the soul is manufacturer come operator. So he is the boss. He is the greatest personality in our body. And buddhi is his subordinate. Then comes manas. And at last there are indriyas along with the entire body. This sloka can be interpreted in another way also. There are so many commentaries to Bhagavad Gita all around the world and in India as well. Among them, one commentary says, Indriyani Paranyahuho. Our body is not just a non living thing, it's not just a jada, it's not a. Our body is not only an insentient thing, it is presided by some evil spirits and divine spirits as well, as I already described. Let's not worry about those evil spirits. We have to control those things. Tasmat tam indriyanyado, we have to control, subdue our indriyas. The Kathopanishad says, Indriyani hayanahuhu vishayasteshu gocharan. आत्मेन्द्रिय मनोयुक्तम भोक्तेक्त्याहुर मनीषिणः आत्मानं रथिनं विद्धि शरीरं रथमेव च. A battle is going on in our body, in our present life. So, in this battle, our sharira and the shariras of all of you are the chariots, and the soul is the owner, the master of this ratha. The buddhi is its charioteer, the driver, the chauffeur. Manah pragrahamevacha. And the mind is the mind is the rein which controls the horses. Yastu vijnanavan bhavati yuktena manasa sada tasyendriyani vashyani sadashvaha iva sarathehe. The seeker who has the capacity of knowledge and fixes his mind, the Supreme Being, he will be able to control those horses. So, the horses of these indriyas, the indriyas which are compared with the horses, can be controlled by only the one who has the jnana or vijnana. This is the method of subduing those indriyas. And now let us turn to the divine forces in our body. Indriyani paranyahu, the presiding deities, the Abhimani Devatas, who control our indriyas, are described first in our body. Surya, Chandra, Varuna, Indra, and all other heavens are considered as Indriya Abhimani Devatas, the presiding deities of sense organs of action and sense organs. Indriya Paramanaha. And compared to the group of those Indriya Abhimani Devatas, the Mano-Abhimani Devata, the presiding deity of mind, is greater, and Lord Shiva is the presiding deity of mind along with Parvati. And compared to that mind, or compared to Shiva, the presiding deity of Buddhi, wisdom, is greater. Saraswati, goddess Saraswati, is the presiding deity of Buddhi. And Yo Buddhe Paratastu Saha. And beyond that Buddhi is their Atma, the Chaturmukha Brahma, the four-headed God, who is the presiding deity of the soul himself. And from that Chaturmukha Brahma, there stands Lord Narayana. Purushan naparam kinchit sa kashtha sa paragati. Lord Narayana as Vishnu is the supreme being, and under his control are Goddess Lakshmi, Chaturmukha Brahma, along with Saraswati, Lord Shiva with Parvati, and the entire group of Devatas who control the Indriyas. So, consider the Lord as the supreme being, and with his blessings, samsthabhya atmanam atmana, try to control your Indriyas with the help of mind, and at last you will succeed in killing this great enemy, that is Kama and Krodha. And finally, you will successfully attain your spiritual upliftment or final liberation. Here ends the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Let us see what Krishna is going to tell in our next episode of fourth chapter.